Greetings, people, today. Blessings on this Sunday. I believe this is Sunday, the 10th of March. Got a kind of like message over to say to some people about trajectory of where the world is heading to. I saw twice in a vision that the authorities in the world will be scrutinizing some people for saying some certain words and for displaying some certain emotions. What I actually saw in a vision was that there was a situation whereby I went over to an office which was being operated by the government, and the government had some documents that they were supposed to give over to me. They were supposed to be keeping my records and my documents to themselves, and also give those documents over to me when I actually requested for them. But it seemed like they actually lost the documents, and I got angry. But instead of them to take accountability and responsibility for what they've done, they decided to call the police instead, because I was getting angry. Now they had an issue with me getting angry, and I actually asked the Lord, is this a situation of the world actually taking away people's freedoms because of the playing some certain emotion? Is it a racial issue, or what kind of issue is it? And the Lord actually told me that it's not a racial issue, it is an authority issue. I also see that there's some people actually saying that the world is heading to a totalitarian system. You know, and I actually do believe those kind of things, because all the dreams I'm actually having is confirming these kind of things, especially when it comes to China, when it comes to the rest of the world. The trajectory of where we're going to a totalitarianism kind of system. So I want to be able to understand that basically our prayers that we should be praying this time is how we can be able to navigate where the world is heading to, whether we can stop this from happening. Because I believe that also the world is actually going overhead to this situation because they cannot control the people. So they go over to martial law and all this kind of thing, because the people are not going to be complicit to what they actually have to do to avert some certain crises like famine, like climate change issues, and some other issues as well. They want to avert these crises, but the people are not listening. You see also with our economy as well, the economic crisis that's just happened. People actually did not stop spending money, and that's also because the world also did not announce that there was an economic crisis. But basically, they were just avoiding using those words and just say what's going on in the system at this time. So they want to be able to reduce the amount of money that people are spending on some certain products, like investments in businesses, and spend more money on clothes and food and everything. But that didn't happen in this economic crisis, according to the news. So the plan of the government has not actually materialized, and I think that the government has a no-go about where to go to control the crisis that's going to come in the future. So right now, the government is now going over to being dictatorship, if we put it that way, or a totalitarian kind of government, whereby they're going to take everybody's records, they're going to take everybody's fingerprints, going to take everybody's photographs, going to take everybody's voice recognition, speech, the sound, going to take everybody's eye color, going to take everybody so that they can control what people can do and actually avert the crisis that's going to come very, very soon. So that's just my Watchman news today. God bless you today for listening. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have, I've not got a lot of subscribers, but understand what I'm saying. What I actually want to say is that if we could pray to God to ask Him how to navigate our freedoms in the years to come, whether we can avert this crisis from happening, or whether we can actually ask the government to be able to be wiser about how they approach actually dealing with this crisis, so we'll be okay if we do those kind of things. So God bless you today. Bye bye.